We need to have a thorough debate about the nation state and its relation to this EU project. And what I see now happening is that the EU seems to be in a constant, never-ending crisis. And many people seem to be using this crisis as an excuse to advance the development towards the federal state of, well, United States of Europe. And this is something that can't happen just by accident or just by people not noticing, people not taking part of the discussion before it happens. And this is what I want to have next, thorough debate about this federal developments. I'm quite sure that the Finnish people would not accept it. If they knew about these things that are being planned now, they would certainly reject them. And that's what I'm after now. I want to have an honest, open debate about the federal developments. And if the people want it, then it's okay. If the people say that we want more integration, then we'll have more integration. But we first need to have a debate, because I think that many times even huge EU decisions go almost unnoticed back home, and people don't even know what has happened to them or their country. And if we now look back at 2 weeks ago when Mr. Barroso had his State of the Union speech, he said that six-pack is good, but we need even more. We need more integration. And now they're planning Eurobonds. They have these stability mechanisms. We already have the bailout systems and bailouts that have been carried out. And this is all integration that I don't think that the people really wanted. And these are all small steps towards the federal state of Europe. United States of Europe. And I'm quite sure that if people realize that these steps are not just about handling with the crisis, but they are also steps towards the federal state, they would oppose them. That's why we need to have an honest, open discussion about them, because we cannot have a federal state without people knowing that they are now living in a federal state. That is not going to work out. The federal state comes by with just little by little, and someday, if you're not cautious, you notice that it's reality before you even started a debate about it. I don't think anyone wants that. No, I don't think that it can be reversed. I'm quite sure that when EU gets more power, even though they now say that it's for the crisis, we have to tackle the crisis, that's why we need more integration. But the integration is not going to go backwards after the crisis, if the crisis actually ever ends. So what I'm afraid of, that now in the name of crisis we give more and more powers to EU and to its organizations. And when the crisis is over, we find out that we are now living in a federal state and we can't go back, even if we wanted to. And that is certainly something that we don't want to happen without thorough discussion. I'm sure that everyone who appreciates democracy wants that people will realize where this development is going before it happens, before we are living in a United States of Europe. Certainly in Finland, our last elections already showed that people are looking for change in the Euro politics. And the success of my party, the Finnish party, was certainly an eye-opener for many. People are not happy with the current developments, and they don't want to see more integration in the name of saving the previous integration's mistakes or trying to correct them. So I'm quite sure that through this debate we will find new solutions, we will find new form of Euro politics that will lead us to the future.